Anyway. Today, before we start with Persona 5, I want to watch a short video, and this is the class representation for the Final Fantasy XIV mobile game. I don't know how many of you have heard about the upcoming mobile version of Final Fantasy XIV, but a trailer, sort of, has just dropped. Well, has just dropped. It was yesterday, but I'm late, as per usual. We're gonna watch it, and it apparently contains job or class or whatever you want to call them representations. So it's like a job trailer, and I'd like to hear what your thoughts on it are. If you already see a job that looks promising to you, if you'd like to play the game at some point, if this is something that you have some concerns with or are excited about. In any case, let's watch the trailer. I haven't seen it yet. What is this? This is Warrior, right? Okay, I immediately, I'm not sure about this this overlay design. Pally. Okay, so most of these spells are pretty much the same. Okay. So do you get, I wonder if you get to choose which ones you're gonna show up on your screen, or there's just a limited amount of these spells that just work a little bit differently. There's also the wings, which makes me think that there's probably going to be some sort of like a party system where those wings are actually being used. I mean, the animations are nice, and some of them are very reminiscent of the actual like job animations in 14, obviously, but clearly they are simplified. I am a bit, I don't know, concerned about Black Mage just because of the, I don't know, like what kind of phone do you have to like not lag and be able to cast all the spells? Are the spells faster? Do they have less cooldowns? I see that limit breaks largely look the same-ish. I like that they also have the numbers on cooldowns. That's good. Summoner, can you make the summon smaller in this game as well? Probably not. Okay, you can see Titan's little underwear. That's great. Monk. Oh, so these choices actually pop up on your screen. So you basically, obviously, you click on it with your little fingers, right? Okay. Kind of triggers me that these melee jobs just stay in the AoE. Not gonna lie, Dragoon looks kind of beautiful. These jumps look impressive even on mobile. I like this. Scholar. Never really got to play Scholar. I, on an unrelated note, do wonder what the glamour system is gonna be like. And whether there is gonna be one at all. Whether you're gonna be able to change the appearance of your character. It looks kind of nice. White Mage. Cute. It's always a Lalafell. Of course it is. I do like how they put another a party member, like a tank there. Okay, so we didn't see all of them. I don't know if this means that we'll just have only this amount of jobs, or these are the ones that they presented to us. So I'm not sure. This is so Square Enix. We need money now. Make another mobile to farm money. That in a way, I'm skeptical that we will experience the game. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what the point of the game is. Is this going to be a loyal representation of Final Fantasy XIV for the mobile users so that they can experience the story up until Realm Reborn? Is it going to be something akin to a dungeon crawler so that you can just experience a lot of combat with a lot of different jobs? Is it going to be a gacha game? And I really hope they won't. And I think I saw something about it not being gacha focused or having like, I don't know, some game changing microtransactions or something like that. I really do hope that this is not going to be essentially another Dissidia. I would like to believe that they want the mobile users to experience the story of Realm Reborn, maybe in a little bit more of a mobile friendly way, kind of like the way they did Final Fantasy VII with Ever Crisis, even though it's not the same, obviously, some of a different lore is there as well. But I hope that this isn't a massive flop or somehow a backstab to all of the FF14 essentially paying customers, because a lot of our subscription money is probably going into the development of this kind of project. So we want to believe that if this is something that builds on the game that we do love, that it is a good addition and not just something that's made to attract a completely different kind of audience for different reasons. I want to believe that they're going to bring the mobile users the story as well. And it would be nice to know what kind of game they're actually making. So we're seeing some combat, and I'm glad that they're trying to show a lot of things about the game as well. And I think that they're also learning from the ways the game industry is right now, that with good media coverage before the release of the game, there's a higher chance that people will accept the game as well. Like, look at Metaphor Fantasio and how many people knew about the game and knew all these little details through all of these trailers that go in detail when it comes to world building, the social links, combat, and all these things. This is pretty much what I wanted to see. I am a bit confused as to how many of these jobs we're going to get, but I think that I'm under the impression that we don't have a lot of them, just because a lot of the other jobs have been added in later expansions, and I think that's what's essentially confusing me. So here, clearly, Gunbreaker is missing as a tank, which is not a Realm Reborn. When it comes to healers, there's White Mage and Scholar. Obviously, Sage is missing, for example. I think that this might just be it. Are these all of the Realm Reborn jobs? Correct me if they're not. I think some moves are new for this game. Dragoon and Monk have some moves I didn't. I see. Well, yeah, for I think for a mobile game and for essentially a rework and another version of the game, I think they have the liberty to freshen things up a little bit, and I would really like to see them do that. But I'm also very curious as to what the development of this is going to be. Oh, they just did the Realm Reborn jobs. That's why I was a bit confused. Maybe if the game is well received, if it is accepted, maybe they're going to expand upon it. But that also depends on to what extent they want to build the game. Is it going to have a full Realm Reborn or FF14 in general story? I doubt it is going to have side quests. I think if anything, it's going to have a story, and it might just be a little, I don't know, maybe shorter, maybe simplified. Maybe they take into consideration that the attention span of mobile users is not the same as the attention span. I have to be very careful about how I say this, but I think that some people who don't play a lot of mobile games but play on PC or Xbox or PlayStation instead, they might have maybe longer attention spans in general. Anyway, that's all I wanted to see when it comes to this trailer. Let me know what you think, and let's play the game.